Alright guys, we're just gonna jump straight into it. We're gonna show off this awesome blue N64 I just picked up, along with Super Mario RPG, which is an import. I was pretty excited to get that. Right here we have this awesome Super Mario Bros. Cup dispenser. I picked that up recently as well. Behind that, you can't really see too well, but we have some board games, some puzzles, and things like that. Let's go down a little bit over here. We got a couple of the more rare World of Nintendo figures. Over here, you know, we got to give a little bit of love to Luigi. He doesn't really seem to get much love, but oh, there he is again, just hanging out with that GameCube. So a couple of Christmas things here, some more World of Nintendo toys, and guys, I'm just gonna take you down one shelf at a time. And then please keep in mind, this room I'm in right now, if you guys saw the video about the hurricane that hit our area, as you can see, I was pretty lucky and I was able to save a good bit of my things. But this is a temporary room for the time being. So anyways, let's drop down here. We have this awesome N64 camera. We have my 3 Nintendo Wiis back there. I'd like to find the blue one eventually. And then there's a Nintendo Wii Mini, which I don't have yet as well. Let's go down right here. We got some more figures. Shoutouts to Pixel Pals. Those things are freaking awesome. And shoutouts to custom game cases. Alright guys, a little close-up action of some of my favorite Super Nintendo games. You know, we gotta have the Donkey Kong Trilogy, Killer Instinct, Lion King, original Mortal Kombat, Super Mario All-Stars, Mario RPG, I don't know how many times I gotta say it, favorite Super Nintendo game, even though it'd probably be a close tie between Donkey Kong Country 2. You know we gotta have Super Mario World, and you know we have to have Yoshi's Island. Also got Zelda over there as well, which is also another great game. So, Toy Story, I already showed you Jurassic Park. Alright, right there we have another awesome Pixel Pal. We have some GameCube games, and I will be showing you the games a little bit close up here in just a moment. I got this awesome stand right here from Rose Colored Gaming, and then I got this cool little card. I got that from a while back. I believe my brother gave me that one, so I was pretty excited to get that. I'm a sucker for anything vintage, especially Mario, as you guys can see. So the more the merrier at this point. And, you know, you can't just have a Luigi shrine. You gotta have a Yoshi shrine as well. So in the back, we just got a box, Nintendo Wii box, and then we got a couple of figures. Alright, and whoo, these guys right here, y'all, these are 2 of my favorite collectibles in the entire collection. I picked these up off of Craigslist, and I saw this guy was selling these 2 and a few more. They're actual banks, like the old school, you know, put your coins in there and stuff like that. But I got those for $5 a piece, and they're freaking cool. So you got Luigi, you got Mario. Luigi literally looks just like Mario, but green and L, and well, maybe they were twins at one point, I don't really know, but anyways. Silver GameCube right there. You know we gotta have the bongos, always gotta have the bongos. And then over here we have this SNES controller, the box for it. I had to pick this up because if you notice, the Mario and the Yoshi right there are actually from Super Mario RPG, which, as you guys can tell up here, is one of my favorite games of all time. So, you know, we gotta have a little bit of that. Up here, we got some DS games. We got little Donkey Kong, Bowser, and Mario. I believe those are McDonald's toys. We also have some 3DS games too. I'll be showing you guys that in a little bit. And up here, we got this Mario watch. We got a Super Mario Sunshine toy. We got Toad, and we got Link. We got Pikachu. And guys, I can't show you all this enough. I freaking love these things. Alright, close-up shot of the DS games. My 3DS games right here, a couple more DS games, and then now I'll show you guys the Wii games I have. I would like to add a few more Wii games to my collection, but for right now, you know, I think I got a decent amount. Guys, let's kick it down a notch. Let's jump out of Nintendo for just a moment. We got a bunch of PS2 games. We got some Amiibo action. We got Carnage. Hey! And up here, we have some more Pixel Pals. We got Ren and Stimpy. We got Sub-Zero and Scorpion, and a bunch of PS2 games, guys. Let's jump it down a little bit. Whoo! PS3, why not put them together? Who cares? Anyways, we got Metal Gear Solid up front, Ni no Kuni, oh, that game is so good. Last of Us. Honestly, I am not a huge fan of horror games. I do have some. I like some of the Resident Evil games, but this game, I mean, maybe just the adventure is what like kind of pulled me into it, but I ended up loving the game so much that I'm super excited to play the sequel whenever that comes out. Guys, you know we gotta have some Kingdom Hearts action, and we got Batman. Alright, here's some close-up of the PS3 games I have right now. Tons of awesome games to get for the PS3, y'all. If you're trying to step into the world, I don't know where you should begin. I mean, you got the Uncharted games. If you love RPGs, I would definitely recommend Kingdom Hearts, Ni no Kuni. You can get the Metal Gear Solid collection. It's really awesome. They started doing these collection packs in their HD. Red Dead Redemption, gotta have that one. So, I don't know, guys. There's just a bunch of good PS3 games. I'd love to find more. Let's talk a little bit about this side of the room. Mario's Mystery Block. Shout out to them. They do like a kind of like a loot crate, but it's for like Mario and Nintendo related items. That right there, that box, I haven't actually opened it up yet. I will be doing an unboxing video, the video after this one. So if you guys are into the channel and interested in everything, definitely stick around for that video. Probably drop in like a few weeks. We got this cool Mario DS I picked up, or it's the DS case, excuse me, I picked up in a deal. I think it was a Craigslist deal if I'm not mistaken. We got this awesome Mario Bros. Carrying case for the Nintendo Switch, and we have a Super Mario Odyssey carrying case for the Nintendo Switch, and you guys can see the reoccurring theme, switch, switch, switch. We have this awesome backpack, so this thing is freaking, oh man, awesome. There's really no other word for it. And then we have this cool messenger bag that has the Mario Bros. Print on it. So a lot of really, really cool stuff, and as you guys can kind of peek over there to the left, got a bunch of NES games, but hold your horses, we'll get to those soon. Alright, we got Sonic the Hedgehog hanging out next to Donkey Kong, and I don't know what the heck Donkey Kong is doing to that PS4 controller, y'all, but you need to put some blindfolds on when you're watching this one, Bird Box style, you know what I'm saying. Anyways, we got the PS3 over here. It's looking a little dirty, I apologize, I need to clean that up. Pikachu looks like, you know, he's up to no good as always. And down here, we got this awesome Bone Storm collectible. Shoutouts to The Simpsons, man. I have a video of me actually opening this thing up and looking at it. It's freaking cool. If you're a Simpsons fan like me, definitely go check that video out. Check out The Simpsons, man. It's pretty awesome stuff, so. Oh, what's that? Retro World t-shirts. How did this end up in the video? Oh, well. Alright, guys. Next to all that stuff, we got the NES Classic Edition. It's just pretty much the NES throne at this point, hanging out on top. I actually picked that up from a friend recently through a trade. He got a copy of Mega Man, what was it, Collector's Edition for the Sega Saturn, and if anyone knows what that game's worth, go ahead and look it up. It's gonna blow your mind. So I was able to get this and a couple other things to make it a fair trade. So that was pretty cool. Shoutouts to him. That's what's up. Let's go on down the row. We got a bunch of NES games right here, and another whole row of NES games as well, and 3 rows. Honestly, there's so many more NES games I would love to have. Super stoked to be able to pick this bad boy up. It's called Chiller. And y'all, this cart doesn't even look like it was ever meant to be, but this thing is freaking awesome. Check out the game, look it up, look up some gameplay. Pretty awesome game. Alright guys, let's go on down here. We got some Donkey Kong Land action in the back. Pokemon Yellow, Red, Blue, Silver, Crystal, Indigo, Violet, Rain. No, I'm just kidding, but we got a bunch of games for the Game Boy. Let's go on down to the next row. More Game Boy games. Guys, I would love to just stack this thing up full of Game Boy games, but well, this is all I have right now. But honestly, I feel like I have a lot of decent games that I enjoy, so it's really all that matters. A little bit below, really just a bunch of just extra oddities and things like that, nothing crazy. Down here, a bunch of controllers, extra controllers and things like that. I need to get like a bin for them instead of just kind of piling them in here. But for now, you know, whatever, this works. Moving on a little bit to the right, we got Lisa, Bart, and we have the vintage Super Mario Bros. Lunchbox. As I said before, I am a sucker for anything Mario, anything Nintendo vintage, just I want it all. I need to get, there's this plate I found online, or not a plate, it's like a tray, like a metal tray. It looks freaking awesome. Hopefully I'll have that by the next time I do another video, but anyways guys, let's go on down. Just recently picked up a PS4 during Black Friday. I wasn't gonna get one right away. I was gonna wait to see if I can find a deal on like Craigslist or Facebook Market, But this was $200 and it came with Spider-Man. Not only did it come with Spider-Man, but it was a physical copy of Spider-Man. I actually do not have the copy, come to think of it, because my buddy Taylor is actually borrowing the game. So shout outs to Tay. Bro, hope you beat it soon so that game can look pretty back in my collection, because now it's not going to be down here, but that's fine. But guys, we got a bunch of awesome PS4 games. I've been trying to do something slightly different. Usually when I get games, I just kind of go crazy and I end up finding deals, and it's hard to just say no when you can find a bunch of games for a discount. But this time I've actually been playing through each single game as I pick it up. As you can see, there's a few other games in here I haven't really quite got that far into yet, but so far I can say I beat Spider-Man. Once again, I don't have it. Shoutouts to Tay, the homie. He'll be playing on through. Anyway, Spider-Man, we got God of War, recently played through that, and Okami, the HD version. Let's just pull that out real quick. Seriously, I gotta give it a little spotlight. This game was beautiful. If you are remotely a Zelda fan, just even slightly a Zelda fan, you are gonna love this game. It's basically, in my opinion, Zelda, but you get to play as a wolf. So you're going to dungeons, fighting bosses. I'm throwing PS4 games around, yeah. Anyways, I would definitely recommend that game. I had to give it a special shout out. Alright, we got Horizon Zero Dawn. This game we're just going to call Nier, because I don't know how to pronounce the second part. I just started Horizon Zero Dawn. Amazing game. After that, I do want to start up Nier. I did pick this up recently as well, which I'm pretty excited to have. It's the collection for .hack GU. And I got some Final Fantasy, some Uncharted. Gotta have The Last of Us remastered. We already have it on PS3, but you gotta have the remastered version. The Wolf Among Us, Shadow of Mordor, Grand Kingdom, Dragon Age Inquisition, Doom, and Alien. Alright, let's drop it down below. Got Assassin's Creed, Killzone. Now this is another copy of Horizon. I actually picked this up in a deal. I have the complete edition, so I'm going to be selling that here soon. Over here, guys, another special shout out. This thing is freaking cool. I didn't even know if I was planning on getting one, then just out of nowhere, I recently picked it up. I'm probably going to mod it, probably going to put the entire library of Super Nintendo games on here, but I had to give it a special shout out. Shout out to the Super Nintendo, probably my favorite console of all time. Alright guys, we got another GameCube. Kind of like what I'm doing with the Nintendo Wii's. I would love to collect all the different GameCube variants. But as you guys know, I'm not just going to go out and spend like eBay prices or whatever. Even though GameCubes aren't that expensive, I probably will have to whenever I import the orange one. And if I ever get the Panasonic GameCube, those things are obviously going to be worth whatever money. But right now, we're just going to kind of wait and see. Maybe I'll find a good deal on them. Probably not. Alright guys, we got a bunch of PS1 games. More PS1 games. And a few of my favorite PS2 games we have right here. Alright guys, moving on over here. Shout outs to my mom. She paints these awesome paintings. We got both of these, and I gotta give a special shout out. Love you, mama. Hopefully you watch this video, and if you don't, well, I don't blame you. It's a lot of nerdy stuff going on. But we got next up, we got Neo, the homie. Y'all know him. We got Donkey Kong. I picked this up at a flea market. It was actually our flea market before the storm hit it, and now literally that flea market is just gone. So it's very sad, but you know, hopefully they rebuild it, or you know, I don't know. But anyways, a little enough of the sad stuff for right now. We got Donkey Kong, huge figure, as you can tell. Look at the size of the PS4 box next to him. So pretty massive. We got Mario just chilling. We got a nice plush Mario going. Special shout out to Power A. They put out a lot of awesome Nintendo products like this golden chrome Mario controller. You guys know, I've said it 1,000 times, sucker for Mario stuff. So here we are with that. We got a couple of figures right here. We got this awesome thing. It's actually a Bluetooth speaker. Shout outs to 8-Bit Dough. They put a lot of awesome products out. Would love to work with y'all one day. Hit me up. We got Propeller Mario. We got Milk House. Anybody see what I did there? Well, anyways, that's what his name actually is, as far as what the toy is called. But this thing's freaking cool. Back here, we got these awesome Famicom discs. Discs, such a weird word, but you know, that's what they're called. So, and we got the Mario 2 one as well. So these things are freaking cool. Little by little starting to get more import stuff. And then back here, as you guys can see, we have a bunch of Nintendo Switch games. Not as many as some people's collections, but you know, I'm stoked on what I have. There's definitely a bunch of games I would like to have, but for now, I think I'm good. I think I'm doing okay. All right, down here we got a bunch of Sega games. Up here, that's that Bone Storm game I was telling you guys about. By game, I mean it's like a display piece. It's just a collectible, but I think it's freaking awesome. So on this side, we got some Super Nintendo games. Oh, how did those get up front? No, I'm just kidding. So I can't even try to flex with these as much as I would love to. These right here are actually repros. So I know you guys are probably like, boo, repros, but something about just having a physical copy, even though they're repros, I got them for a discount. I think I spent like $15 on each of them. I would love to be able to replace these one day with the real deals, but for now, well, it serves its purpose. On the very, very last row, we have my Nintendo 64. We'll call it a shrine at this point because that's kind of what it's turning into. Just recently picked up Conker's Bad Fur Day, and that is not a repro, it's the real deal. Whew, man, I've been wanting this game for a minute, but as you guys know and you've seen through the channel, I'm not just gonna go out and drop $100 on a game. Like, I'm gonna wait to find it in a deal. Sure enough, I waited long enough, and I was able to get that and the blue N64 on top of the shelf, which you guys have seen. I was able to get both of those, and no joke, like I think there was like 4 or 5 other games for $90. Like, I'm not even kidding. I'll send you a screenshot of the deal that was on Facebook Market. I'm not gonna do that, but it was freaking awesome. So sometimes you wait long enough, you find a good deal. Shout out to this guy right here. So now time for my TV stand. We got some Mario pins right there. We got the Mario Edition Wii Remote. We got some of these cards. I think they're called like AR cards. They came with the DS or the 3DS. I thought they looked kind of cool right here. They're not stickers. I wish they were stickers. But still, I thought they were pretty awesome. So over here, we got the Luigi one. And then down here, we got this awesome Zelda collector's pin set. So pretty cool stuff. Power A, the homies, always putting out awesome things. As let's go down below. Jungle Green N64. We got the Super Nintendo, and we got the NES. And let's go down here. We got the Sega Dreamcast. We got the Nintendo Switch. I'll give you an up close look at these awesome dock socks. That's what they're called, believe it or not. We got Mario and we got Zelda. So, and this right here actually lights up. It's kind of cool. Over here, we got the Nintendo Wii U. Right below, we got the PS2. Over here, we got a Sega Genesis. And over here, we got the Sega Saturn. So, alright guys, next to the TV we have this awesome Amiibo display stand. We got the BitBoy hanging out right there. Bunch of Game Boys, Game Boy Advance, a couple of SPs, a couple of hats. You know, gotta have some hats around here. This rad Game Boy Advance SP carrying case. I was really excited to be able to pick that up whenever I snagged the SP that's right there. Let's go and give you guys a closer look. We got the original Game Boy. We got Game Boy Color 1 and 2. They're both different Pokemon editions. I like this one a lot more. The colors on it are just crazy. You got the blue bottom, and it's just freaking awesome. So, got the Game Boy Advance right there, and then we have 2 different Game Boy Advance SPs. And BitBoy, you know, you gotta have that. Dude, man, these things are so much fun to collect. They're kind of addicting. I told myself I was not gonna get into collecting these, and well, here we are. Let's show y'all the first shelf right here. We got a Super Mario controller from Power A. And we have this awesome gold wireless GameCube controller that plays with Super Smash Bros. So, whoo, yeah, this thing is cool. Alright, so behind that controller, we have a bunch of Super Mario DVDs. We have a Zelda one. We have a Sonic one as well. These are basically just like the old cartoons. We got the best movie on earth, y'all. Let's go ahead and give this one a spotlight. Yeah, just kidding. Even though I don't hate that movie, but I think it's just because it's Mario, and I don't know what they were thinking when they made that freaking movie. It's insane, but We got some Sonic VHS back there, and let's go ahead and move this out of the way. Yo, what's up? You can see me in the reflection. We got a few PSP games. We got the PSP right here. Let's show you all the games a little more. Here you go, guys. Nothing too crazy. This collection right here is pretty cool. Sega Genesis collection. They just did another one on the Switch and the PS4. I'm probably going to get that one because I play the Switch a bunch. But still pretty cool to have. Over here, a couple of NES games. Let's go down a little bit more. We got another awesome controller, another wireless one. Bunch of Wii U games you'll see in the back. I'll show you momentarily. We got this orange N64 controller, and we got this Zelda wireless controller right here. Alright, let's show you guys the Wii U games we got going on right now. Little by little, I don't really know how to explain this why, because you know, we're seeing the classics right now. We got, it's so classic I can't even pull it out. We got Sing Party. I'm trying to go for a full set of Wii U games. Like I said, I don't really know how to explain why I want to do that. It's just something I wanted to do, and there's really not a lot of Wii U games to go for, so I thought it'd be kind of cool. So this is the Wii U set right now. It's growing little by little. Let's go down. We got the Jungle Green, goes with the N64. We got some Goosebumps books, got a Dreamcast controller, some more controllers just hanging out in the back, some wires and things like that. Another N64 controller. If you'll see back behind there, alright, we got some hip hop DVDs, we got some hardcore DVDs, we got Armor for Sleep. I guess they're, you know, I don't know, indie, post-hardcore, whatever you want to call them. Shout outs to them. Freaking love that band. And I'll show y'all this one. You got this pretty cool Beastie Boys. You know, I've been saying everything's awesome this whole video, and now look, guess what that word is right there. I'm not even gonna say it. I've said it enough. Alright guys, and this is pretty much just the last part of the game room. We got a bunch of Mario, Sonic, just a bunch of different figures and collectibles. We got a Donkey Kong barrel mug in the background. We got a Beastie Boys VHS. We got a Kids VHS. If you guys have never seen that, it's a pretty cool movie. Super Mario cereal, we got both of them that came out. I would love to find the old school vintage, I think it was called like the Nintendo cereal system. I would love to find that one day. I think that'd be awesome. We got the Game Boy carrying case in the back. Looks like a giant Game Boy. It's pretty awesome. We got Venom's tongue just hanging out of this mask. All of that stuff in that box is just like extra controllers and things like that. And we got Kirby and some other amiibos, you know, Duck Hunt, Game & Watch. We got Neo and Crash just hanging out. We got a bunch of Zelda pins. I might do a video on opening those, I'm not sure, and if I do, I'll record it. If I don't, then they're just gonna go on my collection. We'll see. Oh, speaking of, I'll show you all the pin board too. I forgot about that. Over here, we got some Ninja Turtles just kind of posted up, hanging out. We got Venom, Crypt Keeper, Casey Jones. So, yeah. All right, guys. And the last thing I'm gonna show y'all today is this pin board. Just all the pins I have managed to pick up and collect over the years. A lot of hip hop related stuff, a lot of horror related stuff. A bunch of gaming things right there, and then over here we pretty much got like the Simpsons area, so a lot of Simpsons pins. But yeah guys, that's gonna pretty much sum up this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Please like the video, drop a comment, and make sure to subscribe. Till next time, peace.